So you've had another argument with the wifey. You will be spending another night in the doghouse with Mr. Porno and Mrs. Pint. You're increasingly late to the job and your employer has become unruly, waiting for the next slur to exit your mouth like a Komodo dragon waiting for their prey to die. You're not at your worst yet, but every mistake you make causes the bad thoughts to get louder. There you are. Here I am. Hey, what's up guys? It's me. Follow me as I guide you through the tips and tricks on how to become a worse person. Number 1. Stop washing. One of the most significant changes I've made to my life since moving out my house and becoming a rentoid is to stop washing. I have a few reasons for this. 1. By the time I finished showering, I could have at least watched 20 YouTube shorts. 2. Medieval peasants never showered and they never used shampoo. Neither should I. Number 3 is something I coined nasal warfare. Now the US military, they've been pulling off psyops for years now. Their most recent one is an influencer on YouTube Shorts trying to convince losers into believing that they'll meet their epic trad wifey on the Gaza Strip.
I've just had a lovely night at the Premature Inn.
How about you pull a psyop of making your detractors hate being in the same room as you because you smell like a fatberg? Be more confrontational, basically. So when you meet new people, you should kind of start the conversation by saying something like this. By the way, I have no filter. With me, anything, you can say anything in the room. And then you should just call them gay. Now, any old bloke can be rude to strangers. It doesn't matter. You're not going to see them again anyway. However, it takes a real Sigma to confront your friends. Louis,
Edward,
your wedding's coming up soon. And as your best man, I've made a speech. Along with the COVID pandemic, the year 2020 seemed to introduce waves of sheeple to dress in alternative fashion. Case in point, my good friend Louis, a man who dons merchandise from bands with illegible logos. He goes to gigs, gets fucked up, he trots into mosh pits, he brutalises and gets brutalised. And although Louis' list of activities may seem, to the layman, like a definition of a fun life, in actuality, his life for the majority of the time skirts on the precipice of non-existence. Strip the gigs and the heroin, strip all the materialism from Louis' life, and you'll glimpse a man who simply isn't there. Every week he returns home, battered and stinging, powder tumbling out of his nose, and mucus encasing the half-smoked cigarette hanging out of his mouth. Every week he returns, and though his vessel has more bruising, he knows nothing has changed. Nothing at all. Louis resumes autopilot and sleepwalks through his days. Louis' lack of self-awareness regarding his blatant consumerism, is what makes him so boring. Louis, what's your opinion?
you know, I think so far you're pretty spot on. You know, that's quite. You know, yeah. Congratulations.
Number 3. Hate a certain group. A few years ago, I was watching a film called Birth of a Nation. And a little thought flashed across my mind. I hate old people. You can hate anyone as long as it results in you seeming more bigoted. However, I want to convey to you why hating the coffin dodgers might be the right choice. I was on the trek home from my weekly grocery shop at Woolworths when this old man approached me on the street and said I smelt like a fatberg. What an ageist bastard! These oldies are so lazy. Stop watching Antiques Roadshow and start young maxing. I'm not ageist, I'm reverse ageist. You geriatrics are in the position of power. You have freedom passes. Your op is a cyberbully called Dylan23. My op's called Gladys. We are not the same. Get on my level. Number 4, embrace consumerism. One thing that haters detest is when you're better than them. Fortunately for me, that's 72% of the time. Whilst they're at home watching Sex Education, I'm out here having sex real with escorts. Because to quote Boogie2988, I need an LA 10 out of 10.
I beat my ex-wife and I am also a pedophile.
After that, you should keep on spending to own the trolls. Invest money in the most expensive camera equipment you can find. Spend thousands on pop figures and jars, and invest in a wide range of designer fragrances.
They smell nice.
Ideally, you should smell of money. You should look like Tim Apple, like Graham Norton antiviral. You should own shit in your kitchen that you don't need. You should own shit in your kitchen, such as a bread bin, an air fryer, or even a fridge that has a screen on so you can watch Ant-Man. Really unleash your inner Mr. Creaso.
I thought that was
Number 5. Spoiler alert, gamers. When you, like everyone else, eventually pass away, you will not respawn, but you will simply be forgotten.
What is up, Drop Alert Nation?
What's your emergency?
Hi. The terrible channel Iceberg has quickly become the scariest iceberg on Reddit and TikTok.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tips and tricks how to keep a monster in.
This is a call-out video of Edward, mostly known as Terrible Channel.
He's tried to kill me. He's tried to kill me multiple times.
your parents. They don't like you. Kill yourself.
Trying to sell free samples of drugs to children to, he said, increase his market base.
Try to be friendly. Try to be friendly with people.
But we own a dream car.
Okay.
And I was having a bath, the old toaster in the bath technique.
One member of the public heard Edward do a creepy laugh which didn't sit right with them.
He has been stalking me.
Tip 3, don't make the mistakes I made.
I told him, Edward, I don't think that's fully legal.
Just affected my hand. It's slightly lower quality of a hand now.
Generally, he's quite a bad person.
So cool.
His jaw dislocated. His entire being started to collapse inward.
Please be quick. He's coming in.
Footage surfaced of Edward wearing a mask and forcing two individuals to play Russian roulette.
I'm so sorry, guys.
My front garden is really fucked.
He's coming.
Calm down, please.
But
He flashed a weapon at me, perhaps some sort of like potion.
It's really toxic behaviour.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Due to Edward's misdemeanors, I am now the owner of Terrible Channel.
Fridge.
I'm so sorry, guys. Tip 3, I'm so sorry, guys.